this the Devin Haney talk. You know what I'm saying? We get more talk of hearing you and Shakur, but you and Devin, in your behalf, who's a better fighter, Shakur or Devin, in your behalf?
I think Shakur.
So it will be a more of a competitive fight with you and Shakur versus Devin.
Not saying that. Not saying just because a fighter is tougher doesn't mean it's gonna be more competitive.
True,
That does
true.
not mean that. Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. Just because a fight seems tougher and one's better does not mean it's more competitive.
When you look at them, does one possess more of a higher IQ?
I just think they just have different abilities. They
Mm.
just have different abilities.
Your performance, and I stand on this a lot. People can say whatever they want to say about me. I say your performance with Loma was better than Devin's with Loma. What would you have to say about that?
I agree 1,000%. I think a lot of people would agree 1,000%.
Right, right. Um, Knowing that you've seen that performance, obviously there's film out now. You know what I'm saying? With that certain type of style that you're already used to, and I feel like you're super underrated because I remember you telling me you love fighting southpaws. So a Shakur fight or a Tank, it's like you ready for it. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to Devin, it's like you feel like you could separate it, make it known that I'm a I'm gonna make this shit that everybody understands. I won this. I won tonight without a knockout.
Yeah, easily. I can easily do
Yeah.
that. I can easily do that.
Mm, mm. What do you see? Like what? But I know that it's not just confidence. Like what do you see without spilling it all out there?
And that's the thing is how can I tell you without spilling it all out? You know, I
True.
just I just know I just know what I know. That's all. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like again, and piggybacking off of what you said, just because I think so and so Shakur might be better than Devin doesn't mean that fight is gonna be harder than the fight with Devin. At the end of the day, like you mentioned it too. I do a lot better with southpaws a lot of times, or I've fought a lot of southpaws back to back to back where I perform very good with them. So the fights could go either way. Not in the
Mm,
sense of either way winning or losing. I'm saying either way of tough or easy.
got you. Got you. You know the terminology in boxing, cat and mouse. In those two fights, who's the mouse?
That's giving it away, bro. That's giving it away.
I mean,
That's giving
we
it
go.
away.
Is it? Is it? Yo,
Yeah,
yeah. It is a
that's
little
giving it
bit.
away.
Yeah, I get
That's
it. I
already
get too
telling.
into this shit, bro. I get
That's
too.
already saying how you coming in.
Yeah.
You're gonna be fighting. You're gonna be. That's already giving somebody the heads up on how they coming.
Mm-hmm.
You can't say how you coming into the house.
That's true. That's true. You gotta sneak in there. It's true.
Yeah.
Um, you know, it, you're still gonna need the practice for the press conferences and all this shit. We can't just be letting these dudes just talk and talk and talk.
No, I know. I know.
Um, what you think about you know uh Regis Prograis and Devin Haney?
I think Devin is gonna sweep him up.
El jab,
Huh?
el jab.
No, not only with the jab. I think he'll be able to pick him apart. I just think Regis is too slow, too flat-footed. I don't. I just see Devin winning.
Mm. If you couldn't get Devin, would you entertain a shot with Regis at 40?
Yeah.
A name?
Yeah.
How that fight go?
I'll win. However Devin makes him look, I'll make him look worse.
Uy.
And Regis is a
Oh,
southpaw too, right?
también.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll make him look worse.
Yeah, you do good with southpaws, that's for sure. Um, that that is gonna be an easy fight for Devin. You see, like he's gonna be the
Yeah.
WBC champion next.
Yeah.
Mm. Um, Another thing, I interviewed Subriel Matias and Antoine Russell. Nobody mentions Subriel Matias. Why you think nobody mentions him?
I think everybody just likes to mention the big names, no?
Makes sense.
They want the big names. They want maybe they don't believe he's gonna be champion for long. So
Mm.
they don't want to entertain something. They think that title's probably gonna get handed over to somebody else
Hmm.
in a short period of time. So they don't find no sense in stirring up talks.
So tell me, what are the names, the notable names that you? I know them. What are the names that you've been able to share the ring with in the amateurs to tell the people?
In the amateurs. All right. Jerome Boots Ennis, Edgar Belenga,
También, I
Gary,
didn't know that one.
yeah. Gary Antoine Russell, Teofimo, what's his name?
GB Hitcherson.
Richard Hitchinson, Abraham Nova. I
So
don't.
so tell me, like, what's the difference in you now than back then when you faced them?
Oh, the experience in boxing on how I even see boxing now, just the way I'm able to put things together and the game plan. In the amateurs, when you have 3 rounds, there's for me back then, I never really had much of a game plan on how I'm gonna go each round or how I'm gonna. I'll just fight. I'll just go and fight. Now I got a head on. I think
Now you're the
all right,
technician.
we got 10, 12 rounds. Uh I'm gonna break it down. I got time to work things, I got time to marinate. I get to see mistakes. I get to there's a big difference. You have more time to work with.